guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Terry.
And I'm Rami.
And I thought it would be a good idea, or thought it would be interesting for us to do the ethnicity tag. I wanted Rami to do it because he's very all about his culture. That's what I was looking.
I should have actually put on an outfit.
You had to do all that.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna do
You gotta do all that. Yeah. But he's very, in tune with his culture. And I just thought it would be a good idea to do the ethnicity tag with Rami. Yeah. And so he doesn't know the questions. I kind of pulled the questions from a couple other ethnicity tags that I saw. And I kind of just made some up as well that kind of tailored more toward Rami and his ethnicity. Okay, so you ready?
Ready?
We're just gonna start with question number one, the most obvious question here. Rami, what is your ethnicity?
Well, I am Somali and Yemeni.
So how are you Somali and Yemeni?
Well, my mother, she's from Somalia, and my father, he's from Yemen. So I don't know how they crossed paths, but hey.
They did.
They did.
Right. Do you have an ethnic name?
Well, my name is Abdurrahman, but my birth name is actually Sufi. Came here to the U.S., y'all know how it goes.
You got a new name.
Yeah, I got a brand new name.
Sometimes I call him Sufi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my mama calls me all the time.
Really? Does she?
She'd be like, whether it's Sufi or she might call me Abdu.
Yeah, that's what I've heard her
call
you. The next question is, where were you born? And try to be as specific as you can.
Guys,
you're gonna be Pacific.
Yeah, I'm gonna be exactly Pacific, right? Well, I was born in Somalia, of course. I was born in the capital, which is Mogadishu. I was actually born in the same house that my dad was in. No, not just the same house, like literally in the same corner. Where my dad was born is where I was born, in the same corner. Now, I don't know if it was the same position, but...
All right. It might have been.
Hey, you never know. But he always tells me that is why you look like me, son. I'm like... Rrr.
Yeah, he looks just like
Like, literally, like, just imagine me with gray hair.
Yeah, like, nose.
Like, when I tell you, like, I am like the spit image of my daddy. Like, I really am. Like, I literally look like him. People go around like in North, like in the city that I'm living in right now. People are just like, "Oh, you must be Sheikh Saeed's son." I'll be like, "Yeah, that's how y'all know." Because you look like him. I'll be like, "Oh."
Okay. So the next question is, who do you look like most between your mom and your dad? I think you kind of already answered.
Yeah, the spit image of my daddy.
Okay, you look like his daddy. When was the last time you visited your home country? But first, let's have a designation of what do you define as your home country?
My home country would be Somalia, of course, and I am also Yemeni, so I could sit there and, declare both parts of... I can literally declaim,
Somalia and Yemen.
Yeah, basically I'm a mu'allid. My Somalian people know.
What'd you say?
Mu'allid.
Oh. So I guess you would consider them both equally home.
Exactly.
Okay. So that kind of leads me into the next question, though. Which ethnicity do you feel more connected or closely related to between your Somali heritage as well as your Yemeni heritage?
Both. To be honest with you, I'm more like, I can sit here and go to Somalia, I've got family there. I go to Yemen and I've got family there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel close to both places because both places is home for me.
Name 3 foods that you enjoy the most, or I guess 3 ethnic foods that you enjoy the most from your culture.
Wallahi. Like, I love me some. I'm gonna name more than 3. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I love to cook, guys. So I'm a big boy. I got to get my grub on. So I love me some galamudo with alole. Oh.
So what is that?
It's a flour-based meal, but it's more so like, you basically roll it. You mix the flour, you kind of cut it up into small little pieces, and you roll it, and you kind of let it hang over hang over something called what is it called again? I think it's called the deran, if I'm not mistaken.
So is it kind of like a drying rack type thing? Is it like
yeah,
drying out?
basically. It's like dumplings. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh,
yes.
okay, I like dumplings.
It's like dumplings, yeah. This is more like a thin layer, kind of like pasta looking. You know, you cook it like dumpling, and you know, you could put vegetables, you could put like lamb, goat. Some people put like, you know, otka. Some people put, do you know what otka is?
No.
Otka, let me teach you what otka is. Basically, it's like chopped up, like, I ain't gonna say chop. It's basically like pieces of lamb that is kind of like cut up small. It just depends on what you can make it with chicken, you can make it with beef, lamb, goat.
Any other foods?
My second food would be I think I've said galamuda already. My second best would be ambulo. Ambulo. Now y'all don't know nothing. Well, hold on. You don't know nothing.
Y'all know nothing.
Basically, ambulo is like, it's beans.
Oh.
And you know, that's why us Somalians look the way we look. You know what I'm saying?
What's your third food?
My third food would be mufa. I love me some mufa.
And what is that?
Mufa is basically like it's a type of bread. You know, you could just eat it with whatever it is. You know, like you could eat it with liver, bear. You know, you could eat it with, you know, like some type of gravy. It's very good.
Okay.
I might make it for her one day.
Okay. I'll eat it. I'll try anything now.
I bet you are.
Name one household item that best represents your culture. That makes you feel like you back home.
I would say like ma'awis, you know, because that's more so. I think you've seen me wear it before. It's the one that I kind of like wrap around the waist. And, you know, I kind of thug it out. I ain't afraid to walk outside with it.
He sure did, y'all. With his little Jesus sandals on.
Huh? You better come again.
I'm not messing with you. Do you speak your native tongue?
I'm Somali and I bet to speak my native tongue.
Okay. Oh, let me hear you say something to me then.
Now, what you want me to say?
I don't know. I wouldn't know what you were saying anyway. Okay, introduce yourself in Somali. You know, like my name is blah blah blah.
Okay. My name is I said my name. I forgot I'm supposed to be speaking Somalian. But anyway, Abdurrahman Ali daha nigga. Sodon isidah sanan jira. American degan. North Carolina melataho. So that is that. Well, would you want to know what I said?
I'm sorry, I got lost.
So I'm saying, you want to know what I said?
I'm assuming you said.
Let me see if this educated person here knows what.
Y'all, I'm an English major, so when it comes to like English, I'm like spot on. But
yeah, she is.
Anyways, you basically introduced yourself. You told your name, where you're from. That's all I got.
But, I basically, you know, introduced myself like you said. You know, I've sat there and told them, hey, where I live.
Where you currently reside.
Exactly, and I basically just told them, you know, how old I am.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Remember, did you need me to say something?
No, because you know I wouldn't know regardless. So, do you speak any other languages?
Of course, Somalian, of course. I speak Arabic fluently as well, and English, of course. And the fourth one is Swahili.
But you're not like as fluent.
Well, Swahili is just like I could keep the
rhythm going.
Yeah, like, you know, I could sit there and ask you like habari yako, which means like how you doing. I know the numbers. You want to hear the numbers?
All right. Well, so introduce yourself in Arabic then.
In Arabic, okay, cool. أنا اسمي عبد الرحمن. عمري 33 سنة.
Laws, y'all. Let me tell you.
Now, I haven't been around my family for a while, so the Arabic part, like, literally, like, my parents didn't teach me how to speak Arabic, but I've learned it on my own because, you know, I've been back home. Yeah, excuse me, I'm kind of, like, nervous here. I don't mean to strip or nothing.
Oh, what is he doing?
Yemen, of course. I went back, think of like 2008 or 2009. I can't exactly remember the day, but you know, when I went there, I was literally, I had to force myself to learn. You know, it's so
just to keep up.
Just to keep up, because it's just like, well, you know, I want to know what my cousin is saying. Like, oh, I've come to find out my cousin talking trash about me.
So when you were there, how long did you stay?
Whew, I went there like numerous times.
I guess what was the longest period that you
Longest
stayed?
period, I stayed there for a year and a half.
Okay.
If I'm not it's been so long ago.
So you
I've been there for a while.
So you had to really force yourself.
Yeah, I had to, the Egyptian days.
Okay.
Or did I do it right?
I need to stop him. You need to be stopped. Of the languages that you do speak, which language are you most comfortable speaking between English, Somali, and Arabic?
I'd say more Somalian. Yeah, I'd be more comfortable speaking Somalian, because I would hate this. It's my native tongue, man. Like, you cannot forget your native tongue. Like, I know what my roots is. I know the dirt that I come from. You understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
They say we're pirates. Y'all know that. But anyways, I know my native tongue. I got to. And, it's something that my parents force on me. It's just like, hey, this is where you're from. You have to speak your native tongue. And they'd be like, what are y'all? You know what I'm saying?
He tried to teach me like a little bit here and there.
She knows
I know how to say the important things, like I'm hungry.
She's always hungry. God.
I love you.
Right.
I don't need to say nothing else. I don't need to say hey to you. I know my numbers.
All right, so we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. It's okay. It's fine.
No,
it's fine. It's fine. I just gotta put you on the spot.
I forgot number one. Wait, what did it start with? Number one.
Koa.
No, don't tell me. You're supposed to say it starts with.
I'm the.
Koa. Lomo. I did that. Ooh, I did that. Okay. Then we only got two now. I know four. 4 is afar. Afar.
You got to roll the tongue.
Look. Okay. I'm gonna come back to 3.
Yeah.
Is it sita?
Ooh.
Is that 3? And then 5. I'm gonna come back to 5.
Right.
5 is shun.
It's not shun, but it's shun.
Okay,
she had it right.
The concept.
She had it right.
6. Lord, I've been the headache. Lord, I'm gonna come back to 6.
Yeah, it's been.
I know 8 is Segal.
No, it's Sidit.
Sidit. Well, what's 7 again?
Todo.
Yeah, ain't no way.
I gotta literally. I know my numbers, but it's just I gotta sit there and count it. Like, cool. Let me sit there.
I noticed when if I ask him to say something to me or tell me what something means, he has to sit there and think about it. But versus if he's talking like his mom or dad on the phone,
I ain't gotta think about it.
Oh, that
not mom and daddy.
It's just rolling off.
Yeah,
but I guess it's different.
It just rolled off the tongue.
I guess it's just different when you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And speaking to someone who can actually communicate back with you versus you talking to me and I'm over here like.
I got to teach her this.
Anyways, we digressed a little bit there. My favorite question. So, are there any songs that remind you of your country?
Huh? What'd you say?
These songs.
A lot of songs.
Okay, well, do you have like a song that when you hear it, you like?
This is like bakar babur ki joji muku joji nai lanka daho. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. Basically, it's just like the lady. I guess there's a lady singing to this guy named Bakar.
Oh, that's a name.
Well, his name, Bakar. That's his name. And she's just basically just saying, Bawur ki joji, which means like, hey, stop the car for me. And he's like, Muku joji nai.
I ain't stopping this car?
Yeah, I ain't gonna stop this car.
Okay.
He's like, Melan Kadahoya. It's like, I'm not gonna stop this car because I'm Melan Kadahoya. I'm running late somewhere. It's other songs like, this, I'm an 87 baby, you know what I'm saying? So I remember back in the days, like when my dad was driving, right? Like he running late like bucker, you know what I'm saying? And he'd sit there and listen to like something like Dandidio Gadio, Adam cool in there. And it's just like I don't remember the rest. The song is so
But if you hear the song, you can probably
I can sit there, that memory stays in the back of your mind. So it's just like, that's how that song goes. Oh, a lot of the songs that they play in like weddings. Like,
tell me, break it down for me. What kind of songs they be playing?
It ain't like no pop, like and drop it. It ain't nothing like that. But
Check,
it's just. Oh yeah, that's what. Lele, bakele, hele. Ow, my butt hurt now. I don't know how y'all women do it out there. Like, I got my booty hurting. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? They toddy. And that's why you got a lot of guys over there. You know, there's a lot of guys that be at them wedding, like, trying to. Mouth.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, she booty popping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's how. Is that how you be?
I don't be like
Yes,
that.
you do. You be.
I'll be up in there. I'll be up in there like, get a girl. You know,
I remember.
I'm not shy.
I remember you told me for your brother's wedding you was on the floor dancing with your mama.
My mom would pop like rocking that more thing, girl.
All right. Well, let me move on to the next question, because y'all, we will talk. Okay. When was the last time you've been to
I
Somalia?
never went to Somalia because of, like, it's a lot of things that they got going on.
So it's like you were born there.
Yeah, I was born last time I left Somalia was like early 90s, you know.
So you were like 5 or 6 years
Yeah,
old.
I was about 5 or 6 years old. I don't really remember much about Somalia.
So when you left Somalia, where did you and your family go next?
Well, you know, we left Somalia, we went to Kenya, and, you know, after Kenya, you know, we lived there for X amount of years, and from Kenya, we came straight to the U.S.
Okay.
Back in 94, I think.
Do you have any plans to go and visit Somalia in the
Of course
future?
I do. The reason I would love to go back is because, there's someone with me.
Oh, it's great!
It ain't great.
It's great!
I ain't getting old.
video.
Oh my God. But anyways, I mean, I've got family there, you know. My mom's been there back and forth.
Yeah, your mom goes a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, my mom does go there a lot, and so does my dad. I am gonna go, you know, me and my kids in the future, we are gonna go. I do really wanna, you know, take my kids there.
My next question, which is, you know, what's your favorite part of being who you are, of being Somali, of being Yemeni? And with that being said, do you plan to instill the cultural beliefs into your children?
Of course I do, because hey, you have to. Like, hey, you're an American. You know what I'm saying? You were born in the U.S.
I was.
I mean, she only speaks one language, but
I speak it
she's
very
learning
well.
though. She's learning some more. But,
I am.
You know, but I mean, my whole thing is like, you know, kids come down, you know, in the future, you know, so it's just like, hey, they have to know their background, their cultural background. They have to know their language. You know, even if they don't speak it, they have to understand.
Yeah, like I know your niece and nephew. I noticed they don't really speak,
but they understand.
But they understand what's going on
Right.
very, very well. Especially like if you and your sister are like talking, they actually know what's going on.
Exactly.
And I think the kids, I think they understand more than what y'all think they do.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm
course, definitely. This shirt did come from Somalia.
It smell like your mama house.
Hey, I'm a Sean Shield. For all the viewers out there that's watching this, if you're a Sean Shear, you know what they say about us. Sean Shear Shear. But hey, I'm be honest with you. My dad, he does not believe in like no. He'll put on oil and cologne and stuff, but as far as like deodorant, he's never used deodorant a day in his life. I literally use like
maybe like once a month.
I probably use a deodorant like once or twice a month. Which I want to see my armpit.
No, you ain't gotta do all that.
But you know, and it's like I don't have them. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't have an odor to me.
Y'all, when we first met, there's something that I noticed about him. He didn't put no deodorant on. I'm like, oh Lord, he one of them funky ones. This ain't gonna work. You wanna pick up some deodorant? You know, I don't need it. I don't use deodorant. I'm just like, what you mean you don't use deodorant? And I know like, everybody's body is different.
Exactly.
But I've never in my life met someone who doesn't have to wear deodorant without, you know, being musty. But thank you for watching our video. Like I said, please like and subscribe. Just look out for more videos from Rami and Terri.
Terri.